Okay, I got this crazy cool idea. I think Mashal Villa. So I've been wanting to do a 2K all-time draft league, right? But the biggest problem is it's very hard to commit, right? The commitment, the time it takes to, no one wants to play a whole 82 game regular season. No one even wants to play a 29 game regular season. No one wants to play a 14 game regular season. That stuff takes time, effort. So I was like, what is a league, right? What is a 2K league would consist of? It would consist of a draft, which we would do offline. And I have a random, also what I think is kind of radical but cool suggestion for that. So we would do an offline draft. There's a regular season, and then there's the playoffs. So I had the idea that let's do it week by week, right? Let's say one night we'll do the draft offline. I'll make a custom roster. Then I'll make a 2K league with that custom roster. And then everybody who joins will just go to their team. Okay? Then we do 1 week is a regular season, and 1 week for best of 3 rounds, best of 3 playoff series, every round, right? So Monday morning I simulate, right? Monday after Fajr I simulate. 1 week regular season, Monday morning simulate. First round of the playoffs, next Monday morning I simulate. If a guy didn't play their games, 2 guys couldn't get the time together to play, whatever, it was just like simulated. And then let's say one guy's like, I really tried to play, the other guy never gave me time to play with him, I'll just give him the win, right? And so every Monday morning, I'll simulate every game, right? Monday morning after Fajr, every game gets simulated, right? But then I was also thinking like, well, what if guys really can't make it, right? 3 games, best of 3 playoff series is kind of problematic. Maybe guys can't make it. So let's just do a best of 1 in a week. And then I was like, best of 1, that's 30 minutes. Who doesn't have 30 minutes? But I was like, maybe guys can't get even 30 minutes together. Instead, I had an even radical idea. Instead of doing a big, long, month-long tournament, because even that 2K league would take about 4 or 5 weeks, right? 4 rounds of playoffs, 1 week for regular season, right? So that's 5 weeks. So I was like, let's just do a weekend event. Let's do 1 night, we draft. Then I can leave it open a little time to play regular season games. And then on Sunday or something, we do the playoffs. Best of one each round, right? And so a game takes about 35 minutes. And so 4 rounds of playoffs, 35 minutes each game, it'll say 2 hours, let's say 3 hours. A draft, let's say we have 5 people, 1 minute to pick each player, 10 players on each team. That'll take about an hour. If we have 5 people, if we have 10 people, it'll take 2 hours. And then the playoffs will take about 3 hours. I'm like, people play that much in one sitting at night. So I was like, let's just do a weekend event. Let's say like one Thursday night, one Friday night, we do the draft for 1 to 2 hours, depending on how many people we have, 5 to 10. If we have 5 people, it's 1 hour. If we have 10 people, it's 2 hours. We do the draft. Then Saturday all day, you can play regular season games. Whoever wants to play, you play as much as you want. I'm not going to stop you. And then whenever we decide or agree, we'll start the playoffs. I'll simulate to the end of the season. Whatever the people's standings is, those are the people's standings. And everybody just plays their game right there, right? And we'll all be in the PS party. And we can all like share screen or whatever. Maybe the home team can share screen since they get the home court advantage. But maybe the away team share screen so that the home team advantage gets more home team advantage. I don't know, however we want to do it. That way the person with the best record gets an advantage, whatever we want to do. And then we just cut out 3 hours because that's all it would take. 3 hours, literally. 35 minutes a game, 4 rounds, right? We don't have to watch each other. Everybody play at the same time. And then the finals, everybody can watch. And that would take 2 to 3 hours. I was like, that's awesome. 2 hours draft, 3 hours playoffs. We do it for a weekend event. I think that's really cool. Please let me know what you think. I literally could not sleep because I was thinking about this. Jazakallah khair. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.